Good morning and welcome to day 42 on the Appalachian Trail. Today I'm leaving Damascus, Virginia, and I actually missed my turn onto the trail. I walked along the road for an extra quarter mile, so now I have to go backwards a quarter mile. So I'm doing an extra half a mile today. I'm sure that there was a marker and I just missed it because I've just been lost in my thoughts this morning. Mostly thinking about my foot and how I'm stepping on it. Bonus miles. We are starting yet another detour today. So this part of the AT is closed because they're cleaning up Hurricane Helene damage. So I gotta do this purple stuff and come back down right before Mount Rogers and rejoin the trail. It feels really good to be back on the trail today. I'm in my new shoes I got yesterday. So far so good. New boot goofing today. I'm hiking 12.8 miles to the Straight Branch shelter. So an easier day. There is a lot of climbing today. I think I'm doing around 3,600 feet of elevation. That gave me time to have a late morning. This morning at the hostel, I left around 9:20 a.m. and I am trying to take a break every hour today to stretch my calf. The goal is to take a 10-minute break every hour. I just took my first one. It was nice. My foot feels fine this morning, but it also feels fine every morning. It's the end of the hike when it starts to give me problems, so I won't really know if the new shoes are helping at all until the end of the day. I'm really hoping just the new shoes with more stability, better support, and stretching every hour will help me out. I made it to the Detour. So normally the AT would continue this way, but there are a bunch of sections of the AT that intersect with the Virginia Creeper Trail. And the Virginia Creeper Trail is currently under construction because it had extensive damage due to Hurricane Helene. They got construction crews on the Virginia Creeper Trail trying to bring it back to a better state, and because of the construction crews, they don't want AT hikers going through those intersections, and there are several points where the AT and the Virginia Creeper Trail overlap. So instead we do a detour on the Iron Mountain Trail, which actually used to be the AT. When I went into the ATC office the other day, the woman working there called this retro blazing. And I love that. So today and tomorrow we're retro blazing. We're walking on the former Appalachian Trail. All right, let's get it going. Alright, here is lunch. I put some guacamole, 2 of the Baby Bell cheeses, a beef stick, and then I have another one I'm going to eat probably on the side. Wrap it up in a tortilla. I think it's going to be so good. It's really good. Something cool I just realized as I'm hiking through this thicker, bushy area. Bears really don't concern me the way they did when I first started this hike. 2-3 weeks in, if I walked through an area like this, I was kind of stressed. I kept making noises, so that way if there were bears around, they would know, which I still do occasionally, but it's really not something I think about anymore. And the only reason I just thought about it is because I did have a brief bear thought of like, oh yeah, this might be somewhere that a bear might hang out. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess I don't really think about bears that much anymore. I walk pretty quietly most of the time now, and it's just not something that crosses my mind, and even the thought of seeing a bear just doesn't feel as scary. Seeing 2 bears that were afraid of me and ran away definitely helped a lot. That's just a cool growth point that I just realized. I feel a lot more comfortable and at ease hiking alone and silently now. It's good stuff.
Yeah. It's my, it's the perfect, like, boom, I'm on the ground, chilling.
Just had a short break back there with a bunch of people. Actually, we're hanging out. Flatpick let me use some arthritis pain reliever cream. Some kind of, it's like a topical ibuprofen basically, to see if that helps with my foot. So far, I don't think I feel a difference at all, but I'm willing to try just about anything at this point, because if my foot just doesn't get better in the next few days, I feel like I'm gonna be forced to take time off the trail, and I really don't want to do that. I mean, I feel a difference with the shoes. There's less pain when I'm walking, but it's still too much pain. And it's definitely too much pain for me to deal with for 1,700 more miles. So, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a few days, because I have to, basically. I mean, there's a lot of roads between here and Marion, but I'm gonna give it till Marion, try and make it there, doing the same thing I'm doing today, where I'm just taking a break every hour at least, stretching my calves like crazy, roll them out beginning and end of the day, and just hope to see improvement after a few days of that. Decide what to do after. This trail really is just kind of taking it day by day. You just can't plan anything. The most I can plan is to my next resupply, and even then, I can barely plan that. And yeah, when something like an injury happens and just kind of throws a wrench into everything, and I can't even plan around my injury, it's a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. So we just gotta take it day by day and just wait and see what happens, basically, and figure it out as we go. And this is just so unlike me. I'm an incredibly type A person. I always have been. I love a plan. I love knowing what's going on. And all of this has just been a real test for me. Walking through lots more Helene damage today.
rice and noodles. And
Yeah, I added.
Another day down, day 42. Today I hiked 12.8 miles to the Straight Branch shelter, and I'm tenting outside of it. Should be a nice clear night, no rain. Really looking forward to that in the morning. The climb out of Damascus was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was pretty gradual elevation gain. It was the rolling hills where you go up and then it flattens, up and then it flattens, so that was really appreciated. But for some reason I was just so tired today. And it sounds like that's kind of the consensus of the group. Everybody is kind of feeling the same thing. It just felt like a hard day for some reason. Maybe it was the heat, maybe it was big meal we weren't used to yesterday. We all had full meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it didn't feel hard. I just felt exhausted by the time I got to the shelter. And yeah, just was in the green tunnel today, so weren't many views that I could show you, though there was a point where the trees cleared out from Hurricane Helene damage, and there was a view of a bunch of houses below, and that was really weird to see, because for the past however many hundreds of miles, every time the trees open up, it's just more trees and mountains. It's beautiful. But today there were houses. We're gonna get a lot more of that in Virginia. It's a lot more people here and a lot more towns and things, so there's lots to look forward to. My foot kind of was giving me a bit of a mental drain today. I just felt kind of defeated a lot of the day because my foot hurt so bad. I did take ibuprofen at camp when I got here, and it hasn't hurt since. I've been walking around to hang my food and get water and stuff, and I haven't noticed it. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. I'm just gonna do what I said earlier. Just hike for a week and see what happens. Obviously, if something really bad happens, I'll stop hiking, but if it's just the dull ache I'm dealing with, I'm gonna see if it just gets better. Give it a week to get better and then decide. But it is a little discouraging to just have yet another injury after I just recovered from one. But anyway, tomorrow should be a beautiful day. We're gonna start getting some exciting things every day. So today might have been a little boring. I know it was just a lot of green tunnel and my thoughts, but we have some amazing views and big milestones coming up on the trail, and I'm really excited to share those. So stay tuned for those, and I'll leave you here for tonight, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night, guys.